Alright guys, I'm getting ready to cut my watermelon as well as my pineapple. I actually got watermelon to eat for lunch throughout the week, and I know I'm not going to be able to finish it, so I probably am going to end up juicing half of it. And for that, of course, I got some cucumber and some lime, and then I got some mint in the fridge if I want to add it. But my main juice for the week is a kale pineapple juice, so I'll be using kale, cucumber, and lime for that. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this up, and then depending on what it's looking like, not depending, I probably am going to juice some, and then I'll do my kale juice as well. I also made some oxtails, and this week I decided to make my oxtails a little differently. Normally I sear them on the stove top, give them a nice browning, and then I bake them in the oven low and slow. So I do about 325 for 2 or 3 hours. But I really wanted to try to slow cook them on top of the stove to see how that would work out. And it took forever. So I go through and I do my normal process. I am going to trim off some of the fat. I'm not going to trim it all off because I want some of that fat to render down and help with the tenderization of the meat. But I trim it up a little bit, clean it up, and then I'm going to go in with some adobe seasoning as well as Kinder's all-purpose seasoning. Then I'm going to coat it in flour. And after I coat it in flour, that's when I'm actually going to brown all the sides, and then I'll add in some beef broth, and then I'll add in some water, and I'll cook it low. And this took a lot longer than when I cook it low and slow in the oven. I think maybe low and slow in the oven is about 2.5 hours. All while I was making juice, these were simmering and they still weren't done. But I do it, and it ends up taking about 3.5 hours or so. Also with this, I got some sweet potatoes and carrots from Aldi. I threw those in the air fryer to eat as a side. I made a gravy at the end, and voila, there you have it.